So, I bought the tickets to the new Star Trek movie at the time we decided. We will be Star Trekking across the universe. Trust me when I say, this movie is hot. It is hot like a warp core breach.
Star Trek should be fun. But it is not U2. U2 is the best thing, since someone invented sliced U2. Have you figured it out already? I love U2. If I were not a responsible, dignified member of the Talon community, I would carve their name in my hair right now.
Yo. You did that once. I do not think a repeat is needed. Yes, U2 is good, but Sunday is all about Star Trek. The Final Frontier. These are the voyages of the Starship Enterprise. The 5-year mission is to seek out new life forms, green chicks, and tap them.
Note about U2. Scott, you do not understand. It is always about U2. Bono, The Edge, Larry Mullen, and that other guy, the one who dated the supermodel. No one remembers the bass player's name. The other 3 people that represent all that is right and good and just in the universe. The music of U2 is all powerful, all seeing. But then there's their bass player. I cannot remember who he is. But knowing that U2 is the best is not brain surgery. I should know. I'm the brain surgeon among brain surgeons. I drill holes in the heads of Estonian presidents.
Aren't you excited to see the new Dr. McCoy?
Ah, yes. Dr. McCoy. Also known as Bones, as in Sawbones. Quite the futuristic surgeon. But he was not a brain surgeon. But he would do.
Would do.
Well, you have to give him a big plus for his wit and his one-liners. The phrases he had.
What phrases?
Well, I'm a doctor, not a something.
What were your favorites?
Well, I would have to say I really like one such as, I'm a doctor. When I peak, it is in the line of duty, and I'm a doctor, not a bricklayer. I'm a doctor, not an escalator. I'm a doctor, not a mechanic. I'm a doctor, not an engineer. Am I a doctor or a moon shuttle conductor?
Oh, that was from the first episode ever shot, the Corbomite Maneuver. It featured the Enterprise encountering a much more powerful alien spacecraft that resembled a giant Christmas ornament. It was funny. After a death struggle with the gigantic ship and its ugly monster captain for 80% of the episode, it turns out that the alien is a giant puppet controlled by a sweet, tiny alien who is just lonely and trying to find a way to pass the time. The episode ends with one of the Enterprise crew staying behind on the alien ship as a goodwill ambassador. That's why Star Trek rocks, by the way. The positive message of humanity and what we can achieve.
So what's so cool about that? No one died. And the incidental music for the episode left much to be desired. I would have suggested some U2. For example. I still haven't found what I'm looking for. Or perhaps Magnificent off the new album. Then that episode of Star Trek would have been the most famous episode of television ever.
You know, sometimes, even though my health is getting better, I still dream about punching your lights out. If you came to the movie dressed as Bono, that would probably send me over the edge.
Over the edge? No one is over the edge. He is the best guitar player in the history of the instrument. No one can touch him. Especially the bassist for the band. No one remembers his name. But he did date a supermodel, so he has that going for him.
I just remembered her. She played the shapeshifter in the 6th Star Trek movie, The Undiscovered Country. So maybe he's cooler than you think. So, I bought the tickets. We are bringing the women. So are you going to pick us up, or meet us at the theater?
I'll talk to the woman, and then contact you. If we do pick you up, we will play U2's new album, No Line on the Horizon, on the way to see Star Trek. U2 rocks the universe. Even the Star Trek one.
Right. If you say so. Kahro.